Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for being here and sharing this sacred space together. Yes, indeed, I consider it sacred space shared together. We are having some major storms where we are. If you're watching this on YouTube or visually, it may be a little grainy. I saw the connection did not seem to be seems to be a bit grainy. So let's just listen, perhaps closing our eyes and allowing ourselves to connect with our breath and allow ourselves to feel this message rather than this watch today. The Book of Awakening is the book that we are receiving these messages from this year. This book is by Mark NEPO, and it is described, this New York Times best-selling book is described as having the life you want by being present to the life you have. And the message we are offered today, this day number 2040. Yes, indeed. Every single day we're here in this community, and we are on day number 2040. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your loving energy. Thanks for being here. The message we're offered today is titled In the Ocean of Spirit. In the ocean of spirit. Though the wind enlivens the tree is not the wind. And though life enlivens us, we are not the source. Everywhere we are given examples of how the life-giving elements move through us and bring us to life. Consider how fish make up the sea. In fact, depend on the sea. And yet, the sea, though found in each fish, cannot be contained in any one fish. Consider how the tree has no control over the movement of the wind, any more than the fish has control of the movement of the sea. Humbly, this gives us a way to understand the vast life of spirit. For like the tree and the fish, we as human beings have no control over the movement of grace. Souls, like fish, make up the ocean of all spirit, depending on that element. And yet the ocean of grace, though found in each soul, cannot be contained in any one soul. If we understand this, it affects the way we live. For no matter your spiritual lens or the names you prefer for the mystery, human beings make up the world of God, depend on the world of God. And yet the world of God, though found in each being, cannot be contained in any one life. When we refuse this truth, we begin to self-destruct. Because in our pride and will, we try to contain and control more than any one human being can. Only when we recognize the elemental relationship of soul to spirit, of individual life to the stream of life, only then do we paradoxically have the blessing and energy of all life. If I am honest in looking at all my attempts to love and be loved, I must admit that this also holds true in matters of the heart. For aren't all our passions and yearnings little fish that make up a greater sea of love? Don't we depend on the love that surrounds us to bring us alive within? And yet the ocean of love, though it's found in each heart, cannot be contained in any one heart. In truth, the essence of love, as Jesus affirms, is greater than all the hearts that claim to have it. But how does knowing all this help us live? For myself, I can only offer that I often feel like a tree standing up to wind. And just as we can only have a great wind for the trees that stand against it, we can only know God by leaning our soul into the wind of our experience. Oh, let yourself feel it. Let it come through. Let it integrate. Soften your jaw. Breathe. The meditative exercise that we are offered today asks us to watch the wind move through a familiar tree. Watch until the wind has left, and notice how even when still, that the branches, they still slightly sway. So watch the wind move through a familiar tree and watch until the wind has left. And then notice how even when still, the branches sway lightly. Notice how even when what seems like still air is just a subtle wind, meditate on how similar the life of spirit is as it moves through us. Feel the force of life like a subtle wind move through you as you breathe. So beautifully subtle. Ah. Mm. In gratitude for your presence, I honor the divinity in each one of you. Namaste. Namaste. See you tomorrow.